ready. We're ready to go. We're ready to go. So we're ready to go. Here comes Brent. Here comes Brent, and he's ready to go. He's ready to go. So he's ready to go. Brent. That's the kind of pod you getting in for. You ready? You ready for this?
Oh, Lord.
Ready to go. So he's ready to go.
You've dematured.
Brent's ready to go. You ready for this?
Not even a little.
Come on, man. You know you're ready.
Not even a little.
Let's do this. This shit is going viral this week. You gotta have some faith in you. Okay? You got some?
I'd rather be in some faith. Oh, wait.
Are you saying that you would rather
hit
it?
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.
Professor Bean, what up? Yo.
By the way, that comment wasn't exclusively to the friend of the show, Faith, but it's not.
But it worked.
It's not exclusive.
Right.
It's not.
It worked. It worked.
How the hell is Birdman with Tony Braxton?
Is Birdman with Tony Braxton?
Or whoever the fuck?
Oh, he is with Tony Braxton.
How the fuck?
He's rich. He's very rich. You remember?
So is she.
No. Shh. Listen. Let me explain something to you.
Like, I know it's been a while. I know it happened a long time ago, but I still don't understand.
No, Brent. Well, yes,
I still don't understand.
It's a weird topic in 2021, but nonetheless.
I still don't understand. Well, you just played a song.
That's
with
true.
him in it.
That's true.
And I'm like,
that's 14 years old.
How the fuck?
So is this topic. No, I'm kidding. But listen. I'm going to name some stuff to you, okay? You ready? Yeah. Lil Wayne. Drake.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki Minaj.
Okay.
I shouldn't have to say any more than that.
What about them?
What is there to say? Ask the question again.
How is Birdman with Tony Braxton?
Lil Wayne, Drake, Nicki Minaj.
What do they have to do with Tony Braxton?
No, they have everything to do with Birdman. I think you're confused by this.
Okay.
You're not listening to the answer properly.
Because
Birdman,
he produced their shit?
Okay, look, this is a pyramid I'm trying to show you. This is Birdman. Okay? This is Lil Wayne. This is Drake. And this is Nicki Minaj. Now, there's one person eating off of all three of those artists all the time. It's the thumb. That's Birdman. Do you understand how much these three influenced the last 10 years of our lives? Now, let's go back to Tony Braxton. Okay? 90s. This is all 2010 late. This is recent money. Inflation. It's big. It's big money.
I mean, she's got that reality show money.
It ain't what Birdman got. Let me let you know right now. I don't care what you're thinking in your head. It's wrong. Whatever you're thinking is wrong.
Yeah.
I'm going to say it one more time. Lil Wayne, Drake.
Money is the great equalizer.
Nicki Minaj.
Money is a great equalizer.
He's got arguably the biggest female artist of all time. Arguably. Numbers-wise, she is the biggest female hip-hop artist of all time. And some of the regular awards, too, not just hip-hop. Drake. And let's go back to Wayne's run. He was insane. He had like 10 years, too. It's ridiculous what they've done over there. And then you got people like Tyga, too. He comes out one of those. Now, he's off the label now, I think, so I don't know if they got credit for that one. But you get my point. They got some big-ass artists over there and have for a long time.
Yeah. Money is the great equalizer, I suppose.
You fucking right it is. If I got that kind of money, I can go outside and bag anything.
Yeah.
Which is fucked up. It's fucked up that life is like that, but...
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm a swaggy guy. I can talk my way into a lot, but money would make it a lot easier.
I mean, it is what it is.
Would you still talk if you had money? Like to women, would you talk, or would you just be like, look at my money? You think you would be different? You think you'd be more? You think you sit back like maniacal, like petting a hairless cat on your lap or some shit?
No.
I can see you being that guy.
No.
Be the hairless cat patter.
No.
Hairless cat patter is funny.
I don't know how I'd be with women at that. I mean,
I think you'd be a problem.
I'd
be a menace to society.
Actually, I do know how I'd fucking order them in like DoorDash. Like, fucking.
That was my exact point. But that's my point. That's what I just said.
I'd fucking order them in. I'd acting like I don't know, and it's like, no, I do know. I'd order that shit in.
Here's a better question.
Like fucking Pussy Mates. Like fucking shit.
Here's a better question. How do you think I would be? Like, honestly. From what you know of me behind the scenes.
Flashy.
Really?
Yes.
I don't think I would.
I think you
define flashy. You think like jewelry and shit? Or do you think I would like
Not
pull up in
jewelry.
a crazy
Cars.
car? Okay,
Cars.
Yeah, I do like cars, but they're depreciating assets, and I'm a smart guy, so I don't know if that would be my thing. I think I would have drivers a lot, but I don't know if I would just be rolling around like, yeah. I might have like one Rolls Royce, big body. It would be a big body one too. That shit would be mean. Probably be white, clean like a motherfucker. Probably black, but nah, I'd probably be white because I'm rich now. Just get a big white one, you know, because Kanye said once you get on, either you ask for white, so I gotta get the white one.
Yeah.
Because Kanye said it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't really see myself. I can see myself stunting. Like what you're saying really is stunting.
Because
I can see myself stunting.
Because like here's the problem. When Spotify comes through on that deal that they need to come through, or black.com.
Y'all still,
although really, if black.com comes through on that deal, we don't have to worry about. Well, yeah. If black.com comes through on that deal, we don't have to worry about women at all. Like they'll be all around us.
And they bad.
They'll be bad and all around
Why
us.
do we judge regular women when they're going through some like their whole phase in comparison to porn stars?
Who the hell? I don't judge who.
I mean, I don't either. But I'm saying,
we?
as a society, Brenton,
that's changing.
It is changing. But I'm just saying, as a whole,
significantly changing.
But it still happens. Hey, what's happening? Hey. But yeah, as a society, why is that a thing? Why does that happen?
That's lizard brain shit too, because it's about lineage. It goes back to our lizard brain when it comes to lineage of children and offspring.
Yeah,
that's where it comes from.
I really hate when you say lizard brain.
Which is ironic, because in nature men try to propagate with as many women as possible, but then we get upset at the women who do the same thing. But part of that is because I guess we still have that responsibility, that tie to our offspring, or at least we're supposed to.
What the hell were you trying to say there? Tie to our I don't know what he said. Say that again.
The margarita must have kicked
in.
Yeah,
say that one more time. Tie to our.
We're supposed to have a tie to our offspring. So yeah,
it's all.
It's all lizard brain shit. It's all lizard.
Stop saying lizard brain.
Which is part of the reason. Which is part of the reason why money gets you more women, because it equals security for them.
Mucho dinero.
It equals security for them.
Okay, so but why? Okay, I got the serious question, the answer. Okay, but why do we personally, not us two, because we're not really like that, but why?
Please be a hoe, especially when it involves me.
That was what I was looking for. But why is it that we're like that in society, though? Like, where we'll pine over a porn star and literally be like, oh my gosh, she's so nasty, I love it. But then a girl we know could be doing very similar activities. And the judgment, whether we say it out, like, I'm not a judgy guy, but it's not to say it won't change my mindset a little bit. I'd be like, oh, she moving like that? Like, damn, I didn't even know she was moving like that. That's crazy. Because I'm not going to say I'm judging you. I'm not going to pop out and say something, but I'm like, looking a little different.
It'll change my mindset in how
you move, right?
On how big I think my chances with her are.
Do you feel like it lessens the value of somebody in that sense? You don't think it drops the value?
No.
If they're just handing it out?
No.
Like, here, this guy, that guy, this guy, that guy.
No.
But you're poly, right?
And it's not even yes, I am poly, but it's not even a lack of value thing, where a judgment, for lack of a better phrase, comes in is when promises and vows are broken, where you decide that you're going to go into this.
I'm not talking about a relationship,
either monogamous or polyamorous.
But I'm not talking about a relationship with somebody. I'm talking about regular.
But if you're just giving it like now, here's one thing I still do judge and will forever judge, forever and ever, amen. I will judge who I see you out and about with and your choice in mate.
That's what I'm saying.
Like from a superficial point. If you're hoeing around, be a hoe. So let's say Trey Ina.
By the way, that goes with both sexes.
Yes.
By the way,
let's say I see Trey Ina in Bonds.
Why are you saying Trey Ina?
And she's
don't say Trey Ina. Pick another name. Talk to somebody else.
Don't
say Trey Ina.
Trey Gina. Let's say I see Trey Gina.
Just call it Trey Gina.
Trey Gina.
Okay, I can deal with Trey.
Let's see I say Trey Gina in Bonds, and she's with a 7, right? I'll be like, oh, okay, that's probably about her level. But let's say I see Trey Gina and then I see her in Roscoe's with DJ Khaled. I'm judging the fuck out of her for being with DJ Khaled. I'm like, you could do better. What are you doing?
You could do better than DJ Khaled?
You could do better, sweetie.
Another
what are you doing?
Another one.
I mean,
He can do better than Trey Gina.
Not knowing anything about her.
Listen to that name.
Not knowing anything about him. Not knowing that he's rich or whatever.
Got it,
just by looks. If I'm just looking, I'm like, nah, you can do better. I'm like, you can do better. And I saw you do better just last week at the Vons. That's the judgments I do.
I think I do it if it's bad.
Like, it's funny. Like, now it's...
How many numbers is it between where you start to judge like that? Like, on a scale of 1 to 10, like, where is it where you start to be like, yo...
Probably 3.
3? So
probably 3.
So if you're a 10 and you got a 7, that's too much.
Probably the 2% margin of error.
If you're a 7 and it's a 4,
two-number margin of error
is
fine.
So if
it's
like,
typically.
If you see a 7 and a 5 together, you're like, I mean, it's a stretch, but that's okay.
Yeah. And like I do that for all couples. Like I'm all inclusive. It's Pride Month as we're recording. I do that shit.
Yeah. No, that's real.
If I see 2 women walking down the street, I'm like, oh,
it happens a lot.
Yeah, I'm like,
I'd be like, how?
I'm like, you could do better.
Like, you bagged her?
Like,
I'd be so mad.
Like, you could do better. Like,
do you go instantly to like the tongue game must be like immaculate?
No, I think there's something wrong with them. I think I'll initially be like, initially I'll look for physical shit. I'll look for like something must be wrong. Where there must be a limp or some shit, something's wrong, something or other. And if I don't see it, then I'm like, then you've got issues. Then I'm just like, there's issues there because she could do way better than she or he could do way better.
Listen.
Like, you could do better. Like, get the fuck out of here. You can do better than that. That's bullshit.
My cousin.
That's a bullshit decision right there.
I think that's true. I'm gonna send this to my cousin. Oh, I didn't mean to just send it to Facebook. Oh shit.
Wants to open Bigo Live? Bigo Live wants to open Instagram.
No. No, it's too much over there. Whenever, we're flooding in. No. I need everybody knowing when I'm live every time. Actually, it's kind of a good idea.
Yeah,
I should do it. I'm gonna do it. Fuck it.
But yeah, I just the same way I judge Tony for being with Birdman. I'm like, really? Like, come on, you can't do better than that. And then you bring up the money. It's like, yeah, I guess it is the great equalizer. But like, it's like, come on, like that's one of the reasons why Jay-Z and Beyonce seem so strange to people, because it's like she can do way better than him physically. Physically she can do way better than him.
It's got MC.
But
physically, he's
financially. That's why we go to the instant place of that's a business decision. That's not a marriage.
No, that's where you go.
That's a business decision.
Don't say we. That's where you go.
A lot of people go there.
I mean,
a lot of people are like, that's a business decision. That's a business arrangement.
I looked at it like
that ain't a marriage. That ain't love. That's
the business.
That's a calculated business decision.
That's not love.
That's a calculated businth decision.
How you count? Did you not see Drunken Love, the video?
That is a calculated business decision.
Have you watched that video?
Oh, right, because everything in a music video is real.
Bro, look at her react. That video was shot raw.
Yeah, okay.
Let me mute this and just
because music videos are so.
I need you to shut your ass up.
And Beyonce music videos.
Nah, you tripping.
All people.
I was watching this shit earlier this week for some reason. I don't remember why I was on.
Aside from the Bayhive, there's a significant number of Black Twitter who's like, Beyonce don't calculate a sneeze, does a sneeze without calculating its effect on the industry.
No, but this is what fucked her up, because she did. No. Listen. I don't like to talk on this topic.
Sure.
Listen, man.
Sure, guy.
I don't like to talk on this topic because I don't like getting into people's business like this. But this is when listen. You will like this topic.
Are you scared Beyonce's gonna smack down to us on Twitter?
No, I don't care about that. Listen, shut the fuck up. Listen, this is what you will appreciate about this topic. This is one of those examples of where a guy got too much power because the woman was so fucking in love with him. And that's why Jay-Z cheated. Beyonce was over the top in love with this guy during this stretch.
Was she?
Yes. Look at this video, Brent. Watch this video without music, without context, without anything else, and just look at these expressions. This is not acting. You said she can't act. You said it. You said she can't act. So shut your ass up. I don't want to hear it. You said it. So look at this video.
In movies, she's not a good actress.
No, don't do that. Don't change it now. Look at this video. Watch how she looks at this man. And watch how she's acting in this video. And then tell me that...
Did she give herself a trophy for getting married?
I never even noticed the trophy. Now that it's muted, I can actually see stuff like this.
Did she give herself a trophy? Or
no.
Is that a trophy she got
probably a trophy for him?
For like Little Miss Texas or some shit that she got.
She was in love with this motherfucker. Crazy. She did have that sample on that album, so maybe. But the whole point being, when you watch her expressions and shit when she's dealing with him, that's somebody that's like crazy in love. And no pun intended.
I was gonna say Crazy in Love.
No pun intended.
Okay.
Which was their first single together, right?
Yeah, it was a banger too. That shit was hot.
But this was too.
That shit came in with the horns like that shit broke through every. Don't do it. Stop.
I stopped. Did we get any videos pulled down when I did it before? No.
You're a child. You're a fucking child.
You so scared of why are you scared of YouTube? Why did they scare you so much?
I'm not scared. I'm fucking annoyed.
Have they pulled down anything that I did?
So far, no.
Thank you. The only thing that got pulled down was shit that you used of mine. You piece of shit.
Off of what?
Off of my shit. You used my song at the end of some shit, and they found my song because of your dumb ass.
How?
I don't know. I don't know how the
They didn't
internet
come after
works.
me.
I don't know how the interwebs work, but they took my shit down because of you. You motherfucker.
How do you know it was because of me?
Because you was the only person using it. Nobody had touched it in 10 years.
What does that got to do with me?
I just said you were the only person
Did they
using
say
it.
we found yours because it's a real 469 shit?
Of course not. They would just say, hey, this is wrong. We're pulling it down all of a sudden for no reason out of the blue when he's been using it for the last 2 months.
They've done that before.
Oh my God.
They do that to people a lot.
You don't like short hair, so you don't think she looks good right here.
I mean, it could be a little longer, but it's alright.
You are such a pig. My God.
It's alright.
It's disgusting. How you
she's got a great body, but like
she has a
but
great
like,
body is such an understatement in this video. Look at her face. Look how she's acting, Brent. This is not acting what she's doing right now. This is how she feels because he's behind the camera. He's on set right now.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because he's in this video. Is my whole point. And the way they interact, like her energy and her vibe, you've been with a girl who was so into you, you'll be able to pick up on it because we talk about this shit, so I know you've seen it.
I have.
And she is not, this is just, I fucking love this dude.
So then do you think that she was, but also there are 8 million people around her or whatever.
This ain't about them. This ain't about them. She don't even know they there right
now.
Look
think
at that.
Janet used to do that shit in every music video.
Janet was a good actress.
Janet used to do those are Janet moves in every fucking video.
So
but do you you said
she's a bad actress.
So let's say that I grant the premise that she actually was in love with Jay-Z.
In love with this motherfucker. Pun intended that time.
Do you believe so then do you think that she was in love, then he cheated, and now everything's calculated?
No. I don't think so. I don't think she moves like that, personally. Like
you can't become the biggest pop star in the world without calculating your shit.
I'm talking about personal life. I'm talking about personal life. I don't think that's
including your personal life.
No, I don't think so.
Because your personal life is your professional life.
I don't think so.
The hell it's not.
When it comes to no, watch her though. This is the part I really want you to see. Look at the way she's looking as he's rapping and shit. Not just this part right here, but the way she's getting into his lyrics and shit, the energy behind them, all this rapping shit, all this extra shit. It's the subtle touches, it's the rapping the lyrics, it's the eyes, it's throwing up the shit. Like, look at the way she's looking at him right now. You don't look at people like that unless you fuck with them like that. This is like, look at the little smirks and shit. That's not even supposed to be. They didn't think that take was gonna make the video. That was just shit. She's just like, damn, that's my man right there. Look, turn up. He just said, eat the cake. Anime said, eat the cake. Anime on site. Just so y'all understand what's happening. Catch a charge, I might. Something about beat it up like Mike. The way she looking. Then at some point he says something to her. I don't remember where he says it. I saw it the other day and I was like, damn. He said something to her. You can see her saying, "Stop it."
Look at that. She's singing to Kofi Kingston. See, she
fucking idiot.
She ain't fucking with Jay-Z. She on Kofi Mania.
By the way,
she on Kofi Mania years before Kofi Mania.
I'm not gonna lie to you though. As much as I was in love with Beyonce, I was wondering what that was. As much as I was in love with Beyonce as like a 7th or 8th grader, I think this part right here, when they pull back the next time they show that, he's saying something crazy to her, and you can see her like, stop it. That was just something that was right there. And then they come back. There's another shot where they say, I don't know what he's saying to her. I don't know what the fuck he's saying to her. But she's like, oh my God, stop it. Like, oh, you're getting me. And if you listen to that album, that's the kind of energy she was in. She was on some like, look, he's doing it right now. He's saying something crazy to her because he knows
that did look like a genuine moment.
It is.
That did look like
another
a genuine
one
moment
because it lasts for a while. They come back with it. I don't think that's it. Because there's one where she's lit up and they're far away and you can see her saying, stop it, don't say that, or stop. Like, what? Like, he's saying something he knows right here. Stop it, no, stop it. This is a genuine ass moment. That is real. Look, stop it. Now tell me.
That could have been genuine. That looked like
what
a
do you
genuine
mean
moment.
could be?
That looked like a genuine moment.
That's genuine.
That looked like a genuine moment.
You saw it.
That looked like a genuine moment.
You mean could be?
That looked like a genuine moment.
But
see, part of the problem, and this is interesting what you're seeing here, because you also see Michael Jackson below there. Part of the problem is
who that black dude down there with the fro?
Is the level of stardom that they're at.
Yeah.
makes them so they seem to be not real.
To you.
To a lot of people.
It's real to me,
To
Brent.
a lot of... It's still real to you, damn it.
It's still real
It's still real to you, damn it. Michael Jackson's another good example. It's like, how the hell is Lisa Marie with Michael Jackson?
What? How is Lisa Marie with Michael Jackson? Michael Jackson was in his bag at that moment. What? How was he with her? Are you kidding me?
She was still making
You
was still making residuals off her daddy shit.
You have gone too far.
She was still making residuals off her daddy
Okay,
shit.
let's pause there for just a second, if you would, Mr. Banner. Can I get in my court voice for you for just a second,
Go
Mr.
for
Banner?
it.
You said residuals off her daddy shit,
Yes.
and who was Michael making residuals off of? Okay,
Himself.
shut the fuck up. Okay,
And-
that's all. Mr. Banner, case is closed. That's all I got to say.
Himself and the Beatles.
Thank you so
And
much.
the Beatles.
And
actually.
whoever the fuck else he worked
Actually,
for.
and
Yeah.
the Beatles.
That's what I'm saying. So kiss my ass.
To be
with that.
fair,
I don't
yeah,
hear that. I don't hear that
okay,
shit.
all right.
I don't hear that shit.
That's a good one.
You're not
That's-
talking about
that's a good
Michael
point.
Jackson.
That's a good point.
Being
All right,
cast
that's a
by
good.
Lisa.
Yeah. No, you're. I mean,
Stop.
again.
Weren't they
back-
together like during Thriller 2 or some shit?
No, that was.
It was after.
It was
after.
history. It was when he was white.
Okay.
It was when
was
he
it
was-
when he was
it
wait,
was You Were
was
Not
he-
Alone.
Was he white or was he Puerto Rican at the time?
White. It was You Were Not Alone. That was 95.
He wasn't Puerto Rican
Because they basically came out in that music video where they were taking a bath together,
Is You
and
Were
it
Not
looked like
Alone?
and it looked
Okay,
like
wait,
they
I
were in a
need to see.
bathtub of milk, but it was really their skin together because both of them were fluorescent
You gotta relax.
fucking white.
You gotta relax.
A song written by R. Kelly, by the way, and you could tell it was written by R. Kelly if you listen to the lyrics.
I am here with you. Is that really
Yep.
written by R. Kelly? Why you
Yes,
gotta
it
ruin that
does.
for me? Why you gotta ruin that song?
Yeah,
Do you still listen to R. Kelly's
because it
music?
sounds.
Oh!
I never really.
That's
did,
what you look like in this video?
Yeah.
Yikes.
I never really did listen to R. Kelly, and we've had this discussion on the pod. I never really did listen to R.
Oh
Kelly.
yeah, that's right. You hated his music. You thought his pen was trash.
Yeah.
Why does it look like a green screen?
Because it probably was.
I think it is. That's terrible.
I mean, it looked good at the time.
That is bad.
This was not meant to be seen in HD. This was meant to be seen in 1995.
Was Michael meant to be seen in HD? How is this the same person, by the way, that I just had up a second ago? That's crazy.
Surgeries, man.
Was it surgery or did he really have that disease?
He may have actually had vitiligo,
And then he just pushed it to the. He just said, "Fuck it."
Yeah, and it wasn't just the skin. He also he clearly had face surgery.
Yeah,
that nose is not his nose.
That's the same nose.
That jawline ain't even his
Yeah, I'm going to
jawline.
hell. Listen, this is the end of the road, Michael. This is what he ended up looking like. So this is after his.
Yeah, this is history. This is his last.
Did you find him less attractive too because he had the short bob? Did you like him better with the long hair?
I at this point he would have found me less attractive because I was 11 years old. I was a little out of his age range.
God,
Look at this. Look at this.
God damn it, Brent.
What's
Is that
his
her?
skin and what's the pillar?
Wait,
Where,
is that her?
like,
Is that Lisa?
yeah, that's
Marie?
Lisa Marie.
Oh yeah, nah, you right. She was the catch at the time,
That's
but he's
Lisa
still
Marie.
Michael fucking Jackson. He's still Michael Jackson, but she looked damn good right there. Wasn't her daddy a racist? Is she allowed to talk to him?
I don't know that her daddy was a racist. He stole black music.
That's
and,
racist.
And married her mom at 14. But
Didn't he say nigga a lot?
He was racist.
Pretty sure he said nigga a lot.
He was raised in Memphis. So he probably did. I'm
Okay.
sure he was.
We
He was
just-
raised in Memphis in the 30s. Of course he did.
Okay, so
That's the first word they teach you down south if you white in the 30s. Are you kidding me? Instead of mama, pop, it's nigga.
oh,
nigga.
okay. All right, we podding now. This is a podcast all of a sudden.
Fuck you mean? Did he? Of course he did.
Is that what Elvis said?
Of course he did.
What he said? What was his first words?
Nigger. Of course he did. He probably said it before he said peach
shit.
cobbler. Probably learned how to say that before he
Hey,
could say anything else.
If you don't hashtag Elvis on this podcast,
Fuck
you
you
have not
talking
done your
about?
job when you post this.
What are you talking about? Did you really?
This is terrible green screen.
Did you, a black man from Virginia Beach, Virginia, really ask me if a southerner born in like the 30s ever said nigger? The fuck? What the fuck?
Listen, why does Mike have terrible green screen? First off,
Because it's
I
95.
don't
All
care.
green screen was terrible.
no, it wasn't. Jurassic Park looked amazing.
Well, Jurassic Park, it wasn't really. It was green screen, but yes, you're right.
He's rich. I don't want to hear that. I don't even think he's on this stage.
But again, also, this wasn't meant to be seen in HD. This was meant to be seen on those big
Frank,
ass
I don't want
tube
excuses.
TVs.
It's 2021. Mike
This
need to
was
update
big
this.
ass tube TV
Why is his
shit.
chest out? I don't remember his chest ever being out. This is weird. I feel uncomfortable. I don't think I ever saw this video. Look at this fake ass.
His chest wasn't
waterfall.
even out when he was in '93.
That's what I'm
He had
saying.
a wife beater on underneath his
That's what I'm
his
saying.
button down.
Yo, Lisa Marie was not bad.
She wasn't. She was not. She was not at all.
I think we're saying.
To be fair, both.
I think we're saying it in a different context.
To be fair, both her mother and father were pretty motherfuckers when they were young.
So her body type here was crazy. She looks like her body. If that was her at the beginning, you were talking about.
She got a little bit of an ass.
Her body type was crazy.
We're talking about 95 white woman.
But all in here, I don't know if I was there with her. What's happening, everybody? What's poppin'? Yeah, I don't like Mike with his belly out. That's uncomfortable for me. Is she naked?
Yeah.
What's going on in this video? I don't want to watch this
they're both
anymore.
naked.
Can we turn this off? I don't want to see this. I'm so sick of this video.
They're both naked. So yes. So
oh, did you see this, by the way? Did you see Steve Nash hugging Kevin Durant?
No.
So Kevin Durant had the best game of his life last night, right? Okay. So Steve Nash is his new head coach. He's been the head coach his first year. And they were going to lose this game. And they came back from like 16. Basically what the Hawks just did, they did last night.
Okay.
And this was his reaction at the end of the game after KD does shit like this. By the way, that's fucking ridiculous. Look at his face. Woo! Watch Steve Nash in the timeout. Watch. Hug him. No, bring it in. Look at his face.
He's angry about it too.
No, he's not. It's that nasty, like, you're so good. You're just so good. You saved my life. You saved my career. That shit is hilarious to me.
So yes, I judge couples all the time based on and by the way, I feel no shame about it. I will judge. Matter of fact,
so it's a 3-point gap though.
Go ahead and send your pictures of you and your significant other in, and I will judge the fuck out of this coupledom.
Wait.
And who deserves to be with who?
Okay,
I got no shame.
So what
about
about you? What about you? What if people see you and they think you're 3 points lower than her? Do you feel judged, or do you like, yeah, you're right?
Probably, yeah, you're right.
I can see you being like that.
I can't remember the last time I think there was that big of actually. No, I can't think of the last time there was that big of a gap. Really?
You telling me you're not dating dimes out here in these streets? Because you like a 2.5?
Well, fuck you. But I think
you had to let that breathe.
But I think
look at his line. You just had to let that fuck you resonate.
I think for the most part, I've been with women who are round about my league-ish. And
would they be offended by that?
Not necessarily, no, because I've got some attractive features, and when I was with them, I may have been slimmer or younger or whatever.
Do you think slim adds to attractiveness?
Actually, I think I've been with women. Depends on the person. I've actually been with women who I think were a little bit below my league at times.
Names?
No.
Initials.
Actually, my high school sweetheart was below my league. She was below my league.
Oh, you dirty.
She was below
throw
my
her
league.
out there.
She was below my league. She was below my league.
Brent.
I was attracted to her, but she was below my league.
Brent is hurt. That's why he's doing that.
And
I've dated people that are below my
And it's
league.
funny because she's popped up on my OkCupid a couple of times, and I keep hitting that X button. I'm like,
she gonna add your ass.
I keep hitting that X button. I'm like, get
Would you
the
talk to her
fuck
again?
away.
I know y'all were like in love with her. That's the one that fucked you up, right?
No, the one that fucked me up was directly after her.
What about her? Was she above your league, or out of your league, or in your league, or below your league? I thought that's who you were talking about.
Same league.
Okay.
Same league. She was a little bit heavier.
What about
Same
Doja
league.
Cat? Where is she? Is she out of your league?
Yeah, but
Doja Cat bad as fuck.
yeah, but if I dicked her down, she'd realize what's going on.
I dicked her down.
She'd realize what's going on. Like that's the problem. The problem with me and dating is that money is the big equalizer and not dick quality. Like if I so wholeheartedly believe this. If I could get away with the billboard showing not even the full dick, just the dick print.
What you want is dick cleavage.
Just to show the not cleavage. No,
you want cleavage.
No,
you want the pants.
No.
You want the pants.
No,
that
listen
show
to me.
the
Listen
flat.
to me. What I'm talking about is a headshot for the dick. I'm talking about a dick shot. So you have the dick print
Beagle
of me.
definitely gonna
the
ban
dick
you.
print of me in the gray
Stop
sweats.
saying dick.
The way girls like, followed by the resume and skill set of what the fuck I can do, like right next to it, almost like
So
like a resume, like a
dick
dixie.
facts. You want dick facts.
Yes, to be able to show to women, and then they judge by if women judge by, if there was a way instead of swiping on pictures, you could, and not even seeing the dick, because because I know there are bigger dicks, but just the quality of You know, like the
I hate
quality
it
of the
here.
orgasms given, the frequency of the orgasms given, the amount.
I hate it here so
the
much. I wanna
the
leave mine
stroke
home.
game quality.
Stroke.
Like if there was a way that they could see all
talking like
that
attributes
shit.
on like a-
yeah,
on
the
a creative-
attributes. Yeah,
creative
attributes
character
like
mode. Okay.
like a creative character.
Yeah, yeah.
The attributes on the shit.
What if
they-
a chick put you in a bunch of spider
and they
webs like
swope
this?
that and they okay. The
That should look like Doja Cat at school.
okay. The safe word is salute. If we fucking. If we,
I bet that's really gonna get
if
safe
there
word.
was able to get to that point and they could just swipe that shit and see it, I'd have a lot more shit going on in my DMs.
I don't know, man. I don't know.
I truly believe that.
So you don't think dick cleavage would be a good thing?
I truly believe I have the Bret Hart of dicks. The best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. And ladies, you know it. I would do the Bret head thing, but my hat keeps falling off.
Oh my god.
I truly believe that. I truly believe that. That's a sin and a shame that we don't have that in dating apps.
I don't know where to go from here.
Do you want to know how we even got here?
You took my energy. I don't know what just happened. I feel drained all of a sudden.
How badly do you judge couples? How badly do you judge couples?
I think I judge couples based off of people that I've either fucked with or have hit on me. If it's a girl that's like come at me on some shit, and then I see who they end up with, or we had like a little spark, and then it's like, that's who you settle for? But you settle for that bum ass
Yep.
nigga? Like, that's when I
Yep.
started getting my hater bag.
I've
And it's not
definitely done
often, but I do like, I don't know, like for me, I've had people recently, like it's been a couple girls that I fucked with, right? And we had like mad vibes, and I see them fucking with somebody, and I'm like, that nigga?
We know one. There's a mutual one
Do we?
from our old hangout spot who's
Oh,
who
this who you-
who we
who you would hit me up about randomly, and I would talk to, and then
who
show up.
who we've both talked to
Uh-huh.
at our old hangout spot.
I know. I think I know who
who's
you're
gone back and forth with the particular and is
Yeah, I
now currently
understand.
back with. We've
Yeah.
we've
Yeah,
both
yeah, yeah.
we've both done this
Yeah, I
to
don't.
with the same girl.
Yeah, I don't say. Stop quoting R. Kelly songs. Like, chill out. Him and Usher. That was nasty. Same girl, same girl. Now I gotta pull it up.
Oh,
I'm not supporting it. I'm not.
I've never heard that song before. I told you I don't listen to R. Kelly
Bro,
shit.
you listen to R. Kelly. You
I
like,
don't.
You like closeted R.
I
Kelly.
don't.
What about trapped in my closet?
I heard that shit was so whack, and
The first two parts was fire.
and it was like 87 parts. Get the fuck out of
he
here.
killed like the first four.
There was a midget or something. There was
I don't know about that. It's called A Little Person, Brent.
The fucking Talk Soup used to do a Trapped in the Closet segment
Cancel him.
because he used to drop Trapped in the Closet videos like every fucking week, and so every week they would catch up with. It was like a soap opera. It was so stupid.
How long did it last?
I think something close to like 100 fucking.
No fucking way. It was like
it was
20.
a lot. It was
Nah,
a
you're tripping.
it was a
You're
lot. It
You're doing
was
too
a
much.
lot of Trapped in the Closet.
You're saying too many.
I know. I
fucking way.
I think I'm not wrong about this.
ID, what up? There's no way. There's no way.
I think I'm not wrong about
I think
this.
you're wrong. I think it was like 20. He did do it for a long time, but I think 20 was a long time. 100, you're tripping. I'm so curious.
I think it was way too fucking many of them. Where's the
Chapter
wiki?
2, chapter 4.
Okay, there's that
Chapter
one.
1 through what? Would you scroll up? Come on, man. Get to it.
Trapped in the Closet.
This is a podcast, Brent. We can't keep mumbling.
1 through 12, which currently consists of 33 chapters. Okay,
That's closer to me, though. I still win.
yeah,
But it was way too many.
It's
33 was
entirely too many.
20 would have been too many.
that's entirely too many.
The first like 5 were crazy though. That shit was different. I was like, oh, we killing them.
Then they came out the closet.
But I didn't know he was.
In the closet.
What do you think, Chris's hair here?
Atrocious.
Is it worse than Trey Young's?
So he's trying to bring back like the 60s.
West Coast shit, yeah.
No, the 60s look.
But
really.
white guy, 60s.
No, black guy 60s. He's trying to bring back the David.
Black guys are mimicking
the David.
white guys,
The
though.
David. No, we were imitating white guy.
That's
hair.
what I'm saying.
He's trying to bring, or not even like the Little
Remember the
Richard.
beginning of Malcolm
He's
X?
trying to bring like back the Little Richard hair with the
the
gangster bandana and the other. It's.
I think that shit kind of hard.
I mean,
I would grow that right now if I could.
I mean,
Nah, I probably just stick
The
with the jerk.
less said about Chris Brown, the better.
Why? You think it was a
At
trigger
least for
song?
the podcast.
I think it was a trigger song?
At least for the podcast.
I'm cool. I'm cool. Just don't mention my baby.
At least for the podcast. Just
This little bit was fun.
the less said, the better.
Why you never got dreads?
'Cause there's too much of a commitment for that shit. Like
It's supposed to be easier.
Like I
don't have to do anything
I mean
'cause it
to
look like
actually, you actually have to grow your hair out though.
That's
like
true.
the upkeep of my hair up until that
I
point,
agree. Yeah.
I never would have been able to keep up with that shit.
Why you can't dance?
Because I didn't start drinking until I was 20. So I never learned to dance.
I didn't start drinking until I was
then.
21.
I didn't start
20?
drinking
No,
until
probably
I was
20. Probably 20. Me too. But I used to dance before that.
And alcohol is the great equalizer to get me on the dance floor. Cause
So that's when you got loose?
Because
So you was more like Drake and I'm more like Chris.
Because as bombastic and as open, as extroverted as I am,
Bombastic. Don't say bombastic to me.
I
to me.
clam the fuck up when it comes to dancing.
Really?
Yes.
So you get awkward? You know.
Yeah, I'm super fucking awkward.
Shoulders get tight?
Super awkward. I'm not sure about my shit.
You
I
move like Chris?
How I was in a fucking musical
Ooh,
a couple years ago, I'll never understand, but I was. So
Ooh, he did the Michael right there. Ooh, look. Ooh. I still don't know what the fuck this is called. Millie. The Millie Rock. Damn. Took me all that time. The Millie. God damn it. I just buzzed the mic. Look at that. That dumb shit I did.
But yeah, I judge people all the time. All the fucking time.
I don't really judge people like talking about couples and shit. Like I really don't care personally. It's only if it's like crazy, then I'll sit there and I'll think like, really, that's crazy. Like, and I typically this is what I do. It's kind of fucked up, but this is what I do. I'm trying to make eye contact with the woman at that point, like. You looking like yo him really, and she be like, you can tell when they ashamed because they'll look like. I know. You could just hear it. You can hear it like that. I know. God damn it, my controller went off.
Have you ever made the move on any exes that ended up slumming it after you, or have they ever come back?
That's funny because you know my most recent situation. So yes, I guess. I guess.
I
yes.
don't need any further details.
No,
I was just
I know.
asking.
I'm saying that would be the only one.
We're not going to get into all that shit.
No, we're definitely not.
We're not going to get into all that.
But
shit.
that would be my only one that I would say, yeah, because like we've had our back and forth. You know, we've gone back and forth with that shit. But and I would say he was a step down, obviously, from the point of like, is it fucking dirtbag?
Yeah.
But that's the only time I could think. Because normally I don't double back, and it ain't even like an intentional thing. Because I'm one of those people like I can reconnect to the good emotion of whatever was going on.
Yeah, absolutely.
But my mom thinks I'm a psycho for that. By the way, she thinks that's weird. That I can tap back into a feeling.
Yeah, I've heard. Well,
I didn't know that was weird. I thought that was normal.
I think some women once they disconnect, they completely disconnect.
No, I've heard that a lot. My ex is one of those. Not this.
Like, and it doesn't matter the
before her.
situation. Once they disconnect, they completely disconnect.
Kate is one of those. I don't need to say her name at this point because
I'm not that type of person.
Yeah, I'm not that person either. Because I could talk to you and be like, I remember when we did this, when we did that, when we did this, and those moments. Those are the ones that are more pertinent. Honestly, after you've been gone with somebody for a while, it's like you're not sitting here thinking unless it was crazy. If it's crazy, you'll always think that bitch is crazy.
Yeah,
I'm not. Fuck her. She's crazy.
Yeah.
But typically, when you leave, if it was on some like subtle shit, you're not like just hating. I'm not just thinking, yo, I remember we used to leave the toilet seat crazy. You rolled a bread. You didn't even put the clip on it.
My lesbian roommates, the ones that ended up basically blowing up the entire spot.
I remember them.
I did in fact judge her and her girlfriend.
Wow, was one of them terrible?
The one that didn't live there that helped blow up the entire spot. I was like,
wait, there was a third one?
So there was the one roommate who was never there. She was the rational one. And then there was the crazy one who lived at the house. Mm-hmm. And then there was her girlfriend. The one that lived in the house was out of the league of her girlfriend.
Got it.
Her girlfriend was like, she was way out of her girlfriend's league.
So you hate it.
Physically.
Okay.
Mentally, they're both batshit fucking crazy and deserve.
Didn't you just say one of them was rational?
The toxicity.
Oh, that was the one that wasn't there.
That's the one that wasn't there. The two that were crazy deserved each other because they were both mentally fucking insane.
Because you're saying they're crazy.
Yes, crazy, insane, and insane crazy.
Now, are you saying they're crazy because they didn't fuck with you and they wouldn't like let you hit, or are you saying?
No, I'm saying they're crazy because they were crazy.
Oh, okay. Have you ever done a backflip?
And it made the place unlivable. No, I am not.
Have you ever done a front flip?
Yes, I'm a former professional wrestler. Yes, I
That's
used to do a
true.
front flip.
That's big facts. You ever been backdropped?
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Huh. How big was this guy?
It's pretty fun.
Was he a big fella?
A couple of different guys. We did drills. We did back body drop drills with everybody.
Why never a backflip? Top rope. Like tough enough.
Because I've never done a backflip before. And the last place you want to start is in a
In the
fucking
ring.
wrestling ring. The first place you want to start is in like a pool.
I did it in a bed.
You want to do it in a pool or maybe a bed, maybe like a jump house place or whatever. But the last place you want to do it is in a fucking, even with a crash pad. That's the last place you want to do it.
So we used to wrestle, right? And we would do it in like the backyards and shit, right? We had our own league and all this shit. Like I'm still the Intercontinental and Tag Team Champion right now. I don't care what anybody says. They're not taking my belts. And if they want to smoke, come find me. You know where I'm at, bitch. Anyway, so I used to do a backflip, but it wasn't a complete backflip. It was like 75% of a backflip. And I would call it the Scooty Bomb. I don't know why I called it a Scooty Bomb. I don't remember what the name came from, but I know it's
How do you use 75% of a backflip?
Because like this, right? You go in and you jump, and you didn't get like this. You would get like this, and then flip over. So it was always sideways. I couldn't do a full.
It was a twisting.
It was a twisting, so it was never like a full flip. But I would land it.
Or a
but
corkscrew.
It was a corkscrew cut type of thing. But I called it a Scooty Bomb for whatever reason. So I would break it out occasionally. I'd be like, ah, on a bed and just nail it. It was special events, so like WrestleManias. And,
Right.
But
Of course.
Rihanna's so fucking bad. Jesus. Is it ironic? Are the guys trying to make us put those two videos together so we talk about both together?
No, it's your fucking YouTube. It's the shit that you watch.
I watch her. You damn right I do.
I don't know that I fuck with Rihanna.
Are you kidding me? You see her?
I do, but
God damn it.
I think she's a little.
I don't care.
I think she's a little.
I don't
wacky.
care.
I think she's a little nutty.
I don't care.
I think she's a little nutty.
Whatever you say about her, I don't care. I still want her. Okay?
So when we get the Spotify money
I want her.
and the amount of and the women that we get,
I want
this
Rihanna.
was another thing that I was gonna say.
Gotcha.
I think the way I would deal with women would be different
I gotta
at
do
that
something.
level, because when you're at that level,
Uh-huh.
I think there's a lot more
Oh my God.
just boring women. Like they're hot and they've never had to develop a personality.
I completely disagree.
They've never had to develop a personality.
completely disagree
So they're
with
just
you.
sitting there like.
Are you talking about famous women?
I'm talking about normal women.
No, I completely disagree with you.
I
think
the other women, the groupies or whatever, they've never had to develop a personality. They've just had to be hot and be at pool parties. They've never had to do shit.
Look at my connection's been slow this whole time. Why didn't they just told me?
They've never had to do shit. They've always just been hot and they.
Oh my God, Rihanna. Here's the thing. First off, I would quit this podcast right now if Rihanna walked in and was like, Trey, quit this podcast right now. That's number one. Number two.
I think fine, because I think we'd get a whole hell of a lot of hits from that.
No,
If she walked in,
she get a whole hell of a
if
lot
she
of hits
walked,
from that. Well, thank you.
Fine, whatever.
That's dick stuff I'm doing.
Oh, because that could have gone another way.
Oh.
But I'm choosing.
God damn. See,
not
it was
to.
a setup because it's on your mind.
Complete setup.
See, it's a fucking
I'm
setup.
choosing not to go there.
I would never.
But,
Chris fucked up. I would never.
Choosing not. I mean,
God, look at her.
if you want to keep her,
I want
there's.
to keep her.
Then you
that
you
forever.
better knuckle up. But the women. Once you get to a certain level, aren't like I feel like there's a lot of women that are just boring.
I see.
Unless they're actually doing shit, you're gonna run into a lot of vloggers and beauty chicks and all this other
by the
bullshit
way,
who don't do shit and
this
have,
is a good thing that you
have
just
no
said.
personality.
You just said
whatsoever.
something that I fuck with, and I meant was not actual topic that I thought of, but I was thinking about this earlier this week. It's a topic that came to my mind, and I was like, I fucking hate this era of how people film everything and don't do anything.
As you should.
I hate it.
It's ridiculous.
Like, I think it's so fucking corny. Like, dog. Like, because for a while, I was one of those people. I had to, like, I would go out in events and shit, and I'd be like, yo, I gotta film it. I gotta show what I'm doing. Why? They don't need to know what the fuck I'm doing. Maybe one picture for the night. All right, we got a picture of the event. This was great. But I just want to remember shit. I just want to know it was dope. You know what I'm saying? Instead of like...
For the clicks, for the views. Everybody wants to be a vlogger.
But fuck that. Like, that's so corny. Yo, there's so many memories to be made if you're not doing this. Hold on, how'd that go? Oh, no, let's try another one. Hold on. Oh, no, that one wasn't good. How about this one? Wait, try it sideways. Wait, can you turn it around? Okay, wait. Let's switch spots. This ain't my good side. Hold on. Like, that shit is corny as fuck, dog. I cannot imagine dating an Instagram celebrity.
I was...
Can you imagine that shit? Everybody like Mariah Carey? She was that before Instagram.
I was at my homeboy's house.
Nick Cannon
the
crazy
other day,
for
dog
that.
sitting, and
Dog sitting now?
yeah,
You ain't give me the connect?
They his girlfriend, like when they got back, his girlfriend started playing some beauty vlog videos, right? And we started dissecting and talking shit about him or whatever. And in one of the videos, this beauty vlogger goes out with her friends, and all of them are sitting at the table, and all of them have vlogging cameras with them with boom mics and stuff on. It's an entire table of everybody doing this and not even talking with each other. And we were like, Jesus Christ, that's... And by the way, the stuff that they were filming, they weren't talking about anything. Nothing they did were interesting, and yet they had 87 million fucking views on their shit. And I'm like, how the fuck does this happen? And I figured it out. I think I figured it out. So you know how 15 years ago...
Titties.
Huh?
Titties.
No, because their audience is other women. So you know how,
women like titties.
So you know,
it's 2021. Okay,
well,
have some class.
Well,
oh God.
But you know how
this guy.
But you know how 15 years ago you would have to sit with your girlfriend would be like, yeah, so my day, and just blabber in your face about shit that you didn't care about.
15 years ago, no, I don't remember that.
Okay, in general,
I was 17.
In general, I was
actually 16.
That was fairly normal in relationships. Girlfriend would talk about nothing to a guy who didn't care and was just trying to play his game or whatever.
I mean, listening to shit.
Instead of doing that to their girlfriend, they now do it to other girls, and it's all a big echo chamber of them saying nothing to themselves.
I want to say don't say echo chamber to me, but I like that word. I like the phrase. That echo chamber shit just sounds cool. It makes me think of stones outside.
It's true. They're just
I don't know why.
They're just saying nothing
Is
to
she hot to
each
you?
other. Yeah, she is.
Okay. Because I think she's sexy as fuck in a weird way too.
She could do with a little less makeup,
and I don't mind it. I'm not a makeup guy either. We've talked about this. Are those cars fire as fuck? Because they look fire as fuck to me. What is your dream car, Brent? Do you have one? Or are you like me, just kind of like...
You know what? If I
said a Rolls Royce or
you know what? If I got that Spotify money, there's a couple cars I'd want.
Really?
I'd want
hit me.
I'd want a Chrysler Sebring because I wanted it when I was a teenager. I know it's kind of a shitty car, but I'd want it anyway.
It's what you wanted. Okay.
Everybody
does that.
It fulfills that. I'd want my own DeLorean, and I'd want my own 66 Batmobile.
Would you want to? Okay. So the cars you're getting are like movie cars,
and then just some knock around bullshit,
like your Sebring. That's the knock around.
The Sebring actually might be the knock around
bullshit car.
The Sebring might actually be the knock around bullshit car. Yeah.
That's an interesting list because I never even thought about doing like movie cars.
Yeah.
Because if I could get a Batmobile, that would be crazy.
I mean, I don't need the movie Batmobile.
No, I want the movie.
But I could ride around. I could ride around in the '66 Batmobile.
Fuck that. Give me the.
And I like that. I love that '66 Batmobile. Actually,
I need the shit to drop back. Remember the shit from the '90s?
And actually, there's one other car that I saw at. I do.
That's the one I want.
There's one other car that I saw at a car show when I was like 14 years old. It was an Audi. It was cherry red. I don't remember the style, but it was a dope car. If I could find it, I'd probably get that too. Just another wish fulfillment shit.
Yeah.
But I'm not a car guy.
I was that with the 97, 98 Camaro. I was obsessed with that car as a kid. I thought it was the sweetest looking shit ever. And even to this day, if you see one on the road, which you rarely do.
Oh, I for sure wouldn't get one of those cars. That shit's a Mercedes. I'm a better driver than Mercedes.
Did you see the other one though? The other one wasn't a Mercedes.
Then I wouldn't get either one of those cars.
The other one was crazy.
I literally would never buy a Mercedes.
Why?
Because I'm a better driver than that. I would never sully my driving foot with the fucking Mercedes.
Have you watched Loki?
It just came out, right?
This second episode's out now.
Really? Already? I thought it was only the first one.
Oh, nah, you missing out. I can't even talk to you yet. Bro. Like that. You see my eyes? Remember how I looked at the one chick while she with homeboy? You need to look at my eyes right now. Look at my eyes. That shit is fire.
Now, is the chick in this music video the one that put him in the wheelchair? Or is this the mama to the baby he denied having until it was out by somebody else?
This is my favorite song right now. They say time heals. Don't go build a life without me. Cause
so you don't think women once we get money would be boring?
No. And I don't want to go on to sleep. So I think I don't know who the fuck Young Blue is, but this song hard. It's this sample for whatever reason. This didn't die. Why the fuck is this not working? That sample right there. Did y'all get that?
Okay.
That one? Mm-hmm. I don't know if you got it. But
I didn't, and I'm kind of zoning out because I hate Drake.
Drake's not singing right now. It's Young Blue singing.
Okay.
God damn it. Anyway, so, okay, the reason I don't think so is because I think you hit levels, right? I think there's levels to humanity, there's levels to women, there's levels to men, there's levels to everything. So, I feel like at this age, I feel like I've had the baddest type of women that you could have in our bracket, if that makes sense. Like in our age bracket and our income bracket, the women that are like the baddies in this bracket, I feel like I've at some point or another I've had one that was like that top tier, not topper tier, that's not a word, top tier. I feel like I've had something in that range of somebody that would be considered like, okay, they would fuck with us still, even without the dough behind it, right? Then I think once you get to a level of money, when you're like 100,000 plus, I don't think that's lies.
That's lies.
I don't think that's lies.
That's lies. If they're at that level, they're not. And by the way, this is actually becoming an issue. This is actually becoming an issue.
What's becoming an issue?
Because our generation is the generation where more women are started to go to college than men. So in turn, more women came out of college.
They got more grants and shit.
Well, yeah, but they also started going to college. I mean, for various reasons, they started going to college more,
right.
Which means they got out of college and started making more money than us in their jobs. So now it's becoming an issue.
They still don't get paid like we do, which is a problem still. By
that's a whole nother issue.
Facts.
That's not
that's
actually.
Facts,
It's not
facts.
facts. It's not
It's
at
facts.
all. Do you actually want to get into this?
We
It's
can.
not. It's not.
We
Actual,
can.
it's
Sure.
not actual
Sure.
facts.
Sure. Just spit your misogynistic
it's not actual
opinion.
facts.
Go
It's
ahead.
not actual
Go ahead.
facts.
Spit your
It's not
your
actual
lies.
facts.
Spit your lies.
When you
and your
account for
misogynistic
education, time spent at the job, hours spent at the job, et cetera, it's fairly even.
And what does the paperwork say?
quote unquote wage gap dwindles down to like 1%.
And who's ahead?
Men by like that 1%, maybe.
And then you take all the other bullshit you got, and what's the actual gap?
It's actually 1%.
Without all the other shit you just added, well, what is the gap?
No,
that the paperwork
that
says?
makes it the actual gap.
No, I hear what you're saying.
That makes it the actual gap.
What is the gap that everybody else knows it as?
The gap that everyone says it is 75 cents to the dollar, which is complete bullshit.
Okay, all right.
It's complete bullshit.
I don't have a defense. That's as far as I need to go. I'm good. I'll stop there. You can go. You can keep going.
Of course, you stop there because
you
didn't actually look into where that number came from.
I went as far as I needed to. I'm fine.
That's not how stats work.
You can keep going.
That's not how stats work.
Brent, continue. Don't be upset with me.
Not how stats work.
I said I don't need to say anything else. What do you mean?
This is why I kept arguing with you on Facebook all those months ago, because that's not how fucking numbers work.
No, it's fine.
That's not how fucking
What's up,
numbers
Andrew?
work. You've done this many times before with numbers. You don't understand how they fucking work.
What are
do
you saying?
You have no clue how numbers work.
Wow.
None whatsoever.
You seem really upset with me, and I don't know what I did. I'm just telling you I was good.
Oh, you just made a stupid argument.
Why?
Anyway,
I didn't say anything.
Anyway,
I didn't even make an argument.
Anyway,
I didn't make an argument.
Anyway, women now are starting to make more money than men.
This guy's upset. Okay,
Women now are starting to make more money than men.
Sure.
And so,
some of us think that.
And so you're starting to see articles where women are like, "Oh, I have to date down now because the men in my range aren't making." And there's an issue with women having to quote unquote date down, aka date guys who make less than them, because there's more women making more money now. And them having to come to terms with trying to do that, and
I've heard about this.
And as consciously as they say, what's inside counts, the soul, et cetera, they still got to deal with that reptilian brain shit.
Hold on.
They still got to deal with that reptilian brain shit that says he's supposed to be the protector, and he's supposed to provide, and if he's making less, then he's not providing the same amount that I'm providing. It's still an issue.
Sorry, I'm here. I just gotta transfer this money so money
It's
come out.
still an
My
issue.
bullshit. My check just hit. I gotta move that shit. Real
Cool.
Quick. Hold on.
It's still an go ahead and transfer that to my account. It's probably Cyril 469 on there
No,
too.
it's cool. It's cool. You ain't gotta do that.
It's still an issue. So
I think
so when you say when we get rich and we get to that level, then they'll see what's in our souls and yada yada yada. It's I don't think so.
I didn't say shit about the soul. What are you talking about? I said there's levels of this shit. I said the basic women that are on our level that do the same shit, similar income brackets, everybody's in the same ballpark. I said I feel like I've had the baddest of that. I've had women that look the part, that are taken care of, that do their thing. I've had these women in my life at some point or another in this bracket. Mm-hmm. But I feel like once you break like the 100,000, let's say, let's go 100,000. I'm just throwing it out there as a number. But
everybody's making 100,000.
Yeah.
In this scenario,
Okay, I was like, who the fuck? I was like, I'm not. I was like, you got Spotify already?
I just saw you make 100,000. I just saw you transfer.
That was okay money. That was okay money.
100,000 into my account.
I
saw you transfer 100,000 into Patreon.com/GetHereTube.
That's right. What he said. Oh, that's my video right here.
Or OnlyFans.com/GetHerePod.
Don't worry about them. They're not gonna pay.
Actually, Patreon.com/GetHerePod. It's all Get Here Pod.
Damn it, Brent, you
it's all
fucked
Get
up
Here
the
Pod.
Wait, hold on. That's my shit. Got a shout.
Yeah, I know. That's why it's playing. This is a playlist of shit you've already seen 100 times.
How they know what I want to hear?
Because you've seen it 100 times.
I've never watched this before.
You watched it with me.
That's right. Anyway, so where was I? How do we even get here? I don't remember.
We're all making $100,000.
$100,000, right? I was like, no, I'm not making $100,000. So $100,000. I think when you get to that point, there's a different caliber of woman. Now, that sounds crazy as fuck, but hear me out on this. I don't mean like personality and who the woman is as a human, because I think actually probably the women that have less money are probably more personable, if that makes sense.
Yes.
I feel like they're probably more personable and more whatever. But you get to a certain level of business and what that woman can afford on her own and what she can do on her own. And I think it adds to a level of like, I don't want to say decorum or class, but decorum or class, for lack of better terminology. Like they can do more shit. They have more options, so they can do more things. And they're less pressed on certain issues like funding in a lot of these cases. Now, influencers, I think, is what you're really getting at, because I don't think you're talking about women that have regular 9-to-5 jobs, because I know women that have 9-to-5 jobs that make 100,000 plus, and they're not what I'm talking about, if that makes sense. It's kind of weird, the scenario that I'm painting, because I'm not doing it exactly perfect, but it gets different is what I'm saying when you're dealing with influencers.
I'm not talking about influencers. I'm talking like if we
I'm talking influencers. I think they change the narrative.
If we get that $100,000 Spotify deal, right, and we're around other $100,000 heirs.
You mean $200,000 Spotify deal? Because we both got to be 100,000.
Right, $200,000 Spotify deal, and we're surrounded by.
You hear that, Spotify? Don't fuck up.
Right, and we're surrounded by
300. We said.
And we're surrounded by
we're
surrounded by $100,000 chicks,
7.
right?
I
feel like the level of boredom becomes higher because at that level you're talking and
here's a question. To what you're saying.
Well, actually,
this is to your point.
It actually has nothing to do with the money they make. It's the quality physically of the women that we'll be surrounded by.
No,
and they'll be boring.
This is the
as
question.
Fuck.
Did they make that money, or were they given that money?
The money has nothing to do with it.
It has everything to do with it.
Wait.
It has everything to do with it.
I'm clarifying this. It's not about the money. So if we're
everything to do with it.
It's not about the money for them. If we're in $100,000 areas like Hollywood, Beverly Hills, or whatever, right, and surrounded by all these hot chicks that come out of nowhere, groupies and shit, video hoes, etc., etc.
I'm a
right?
rapper. I get that all the time.
Right. They're probably boring as fuck because they've never had to develop a personality. They've always just been hot. They've never had to develop a personality.
They got those in our bracket. There's chicks like that in our bracket. There's hot women in every bracket.
True, but there's a lot more hot women in that bracket. Or you get access to a lot more hot women in that bracket.
That's true. But my whole thing is this. If you had to earn your money, right? Because you're talking about being 100,000 there. So they have their money. Because what you're talking about, I feel like, are the groupies that are there because they're hot from our bracket that won't fuck with us. Mm-hmm. But they'll fuck with them because they're this song.
Yes.
This is exactly the song. This is Hoes Ain't Loyal. This is playing right here. And he's like, just got rich, took a broke nigga bitch. This is exactly what we're talking about right now. This is the most ironic timing in history.
Okay.
I think he's got a digital head. I never noticed that. I was looking at Chris Brown. There was a digital mouse boy in the corner. Look at that.
Yeah.
That's weird as shit. Never noticed that. I don't know why they threw that there. It really fucked me up when I saw it.
He probably didn't sign the clearance.
I never seen that motherfucker in my life. I swear to God. I watched the video.
He probably didn't sign the waiver.
I watched the video.
And they couldn't put his face in the shit.
She bad as fuck. Yeah, she something else. But
her ass could be better, but yes.
Oh my God, you're so picky. Here's my thing. When you get to those women, if they built their own empire, quote unquote, and they've made their own money, I feel like if they've made their own shit, they're actually more personable and more approachable than the chicks that you were just talking about from our bracket that are less paid but have been fucking with dudes with money.
Yeah, but they're looking for if they've made their own shit and they're at $100,000, they're looking for millionaires. They're not checking for
It depends. That depends. That depends. I don't know.
See, that kind of goes back to.
I don't know about that.
See, that kind of goes back to what happened in high school. You remember in high school when the hottest chicks were fucking with college dudes?
That was movie shit.
That was real life shit. That shit happened all the fucking time.
That didn't happen.
And it's the same thing economically. They're looking for now. See, there are exceptions to the rule. Every once in a while, you get a Stephanie McMahon who fucks around with a Triple H.
Triple H just paid. He wasn't paid.
She's a billionaire.
No, she's not a billionaire.
She's the $1 billion princess.
If he dies,
she's the $1 billion. At this point, she's probably close to a billion. Yeah, at this point, she's a billionaire.
No, she's no billionaire.
But he was making. He was at that point probably making $500,000 at that point when he linked up with her because he wasn't a main eventer yet. He hadn't main evented a Mania yet, really, when they got together.
Yeah.
So he was probably hundreds of thousands of dollars short.
I mean, he's still $100,000.
Oh, now he's millions. Now he's
millions, but he's still short.
Now he's millions, but she's billions.
Not billions.
Every once in a while, you'll get a Stephanie fucking with Trips.
Vince is barely billions. Stop it. Stop saying she's billions.
Yes,
because she's not.
Every once in a while you get a Stephanie with Trips, but for the most part they're looking for guys who are ahead of them.
But it is crazy that she may be rivaling Beyonce's money as Stephanie McMahon. That's crazy. Like when you think about that, that's crazy.
Hey, Stephanie's done a lot more work. You seen her bump in the ring?
What?
How many bumps has Beyonce taken?
God.
How many bumps has Beyonce taken?
From Jay, a ton. Thank you. Get her, Jay.
How many tables? How many tables has Beyonce gone through?
How many has Jay bought?
How many Stone Cold Stunners has Beyonce taken?
Was Jay,
rock bottoms in the middle of WrestleMania.
Was Jay wearing the vest or not? I mean, we don't know what he does in his spare time.
How many choke slams has Beyonce taken? I rest my case.
That is not a good case. He is killing this movie, by the way. I can do that shit, but he's killing it. You can do that?
With enough practice, probably.
I want to see you do that routine right there. If you can get that routine, I'll give you $100 right now. Go ahead, break it down.
I said enough practice. That's not nearly enough practice.
I give you 5 minutes.
No, it's not nearly enough practice.
God damn it, Brent.
Not nearly enough practice.
You're no fun. That girl was whipping her hair crazy. You see it? But yeah, I don't know.
So you think you'd be with somebody who's on your level then?
If I was famous?
If we get rich? That Spotify money comes in, you think you're reaching out of your league to Rihanna?
I would definitely shoot for Rihanna. I don't think I would get her, but I would shoot for her. I would always shoot for Rihanna though. She bad as fuck, man. She is so bad. Even though A$AP Rocky's got his fucking talons in her, she's not going anywhere. He's too swaggy. Like he's a swaggy. He fits her so well. It's fucked up.
I mean, he better not get too sappy around her. She'll ditch him in a heartbeat.
Nah, I think he got her. They've been together for a long time quietly, so I think he's good. For me, I feel like I'm a bleeding heart in a sense. So chicks that I've known in my formative years, I would say, they could fuck me up still, even if I had money.
So they could come back around.
They could fuck me up. They say something, I'll be like, damn, we did have that, didn't we? We had that moment in Long Beach all those years ago. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm one of those dudes. I feel like, because of that thing I was talking about off pod, about my mom saying it's crazy that we can connect to those emotions, I feel like that could still happen to me potentially, even if I had money. I don't think I would like try to let it happen because I'm good at doing that now. I've gotten better at kind of like toning it down a little bit, but I still feel like you catch me on the right day and you send me the right text at the right moment, I'd be like, damn, I used to be like, she was that, you know what I mean? I can see myself doing that, but I knew it wouldn't be smart because you're setting yourself up for failure.
So you don't give yourself that shield of, yeah, I can't go back there again?
No. Typically, no. No.
Like, I mean, I'm talking about after, like, knowing the consequences of, or knowing the pain or whatever that was called, the trauma, the whatever, the reasons in the past or whatever.
That's still going to be a no for me. No, I don't think so. Because, I don't know, maybe I'm a glutton for punishment. Maybe I think my biggest flaw with that kind of thing is the fact that I have such confidence in my analysis that I've made, even from like the time I was about 16. I believe in what I think of. So if I looked at a person and thought, oh, this person's okay, they're pretty good, I'm gonna assume my assessment wasn't terrible and that I'm not just crazy. So my brain says, okay, maybe it was just the way I approached it. Maybe if I change this or I change that, shit can be better. That kind of thing I think happens in my brain. I think that's what happens. So I don't feel like I would completely be like, nah, that person's fucking crazy. Typically what turns me off from people is either like extreme insanity. Like I said, if you have one of those that's just completely nuts, like completely bonkers, and you just know, fuck that.
Yeah.
Then no. Okay. Yeah, that's a fair one. But that's she blew up my car, she broke my windows, she did some crazy shit, like scratched my damn cheek or something. Like it's something crazy. Cut my shit up, slapped my mama, like
Which cheek?
Oh, thank you.
Which cheek?
I don't know. I actually do have a scar on my cheek, but it was from a tree. I was running after a girl.
Which cheeks?
Why do you keep saying cheeks? I know what you. I get your joke. Okay, calm down. I got it. Okay, can you relax?
Your facial one?
That's what I was talking about. Yes, on my ass. And she better not scratch my ass.
Okay.
What else she scratching my ass for? Bitches scratching your ass out here in the street?
I don't know.
The hell you talking about ass
You probably out here fucking with the clicky.
I'm not.
Clicky claw click.
I
chicks.
hate fake nails.
Do
you like that shit?
Hell no.
I fucking hate that shit. It's so weird that we're similar on these kinds of things because I feel like everything except for the short hair. I think you go too far with the short hair.
Like how you gonna wrap your hand on my dick if you can't close your hand all the way? like if you got both hands together like this, like you're about to eat that hoagie, but you can't click them to get like what are you doing? You can't. What do you like? I mean, it probably is like this depending on the day, but like how are you? Clack.
I hate it here. I hate it here so much all the time.
And then one false move and you nick an artery or something. I don't need that headache. I
just don't like.
I don't need that headache. I don't need the threat of being stabbed with my hand jobs. Thank you very much.
Wait, is this the level of
With my
famous we're
hand.
gonna be after we blow up? Not Justin Bieber, but everybody in the background, because these are all Instagram people. Is that what we'll be?
I'll be fine with that. I can pay some bills and I got some cars. I'll be fine with that.
And they get movie opportunities and shit. Like that dude's famous. He's funny as shit online. The black dude on the left. He's hilarious actually. He's not Justin Bieber famous. That's Timothy De La Ghetto. He's been famous for years. Hilarious videos. That's King Bach or Bach or
Yeah,
Bach.
I remember him from all the fucking Postmates commercials that came on before YouTube videos.
He actually has some funny.
That's the only way I know
I don't know
him.
who these chicks are. The girl in the back on the right though, I fuck with her.
Yeah, she's hot.
She caught my eye immediately. I never noticed her before in this video, and I've seen this video a lot. The girl on the left, bad as fuck too. On the far left.
Yep,
Yeah.
she sure is.
Everybody else, I'm okay with. They're both okay, but those two are the bad. Anyway, that's neither here nor there. This episode's longer than the last one.
It is.
Any kill peoples? AKA bad vibes? Got anybody you want to cook up? Like Justin Bieber for in his blue mink?
Yeah, fuck you to all the app developers who haven't developed a kfax app yet. You can holler at me to try to get that off the ground. No,
I think it's dick cleavage is what you want, man.
No, because I don't. It's not even necessarily about.
So you're saying you're a grower, is what you're saying?
No. It's not about how the dick looks. It's about how the dick performs.
No, but that's the thing. It's not about the performance. You need to be able to lure them in. That's all you're really talking about. You're talking about luring them in. So if you have listen, hear me out. If you're talking about dick cleavage, okay, you're saying okay, you have people that will have pants with a little see-through strap in the front, right? A little see-through flap in the front that'll be 1 inch, 2 inches, 3 inches, 4 inches, and women will notice the length of your flap. They're gonna be like, "Oh shit, this motherfucker ain't even rock, and he out here with them." Like, you know how they wear the shits out, so you can see, but not the head. You got the head covered, so they can see the body and see what you kicking.
You're missing the entire point.
I'm not missing the point. I'm telling you.
You're missing the entire point.
No, because you're talking about drawing them in. You're saying you don't get
with a list of
I
the
know what you're
qualities
talking about.
that you possess.
You're talking about attributes, but I'm
Yes.
saying it would do the same thing if you out there.
No,
with
it doesn't do the
Yes,
same
it
thing.
would. Women wouldn't be more interested if they could tell how big our dick was off rip. That's what you're telling me. Go ahead, lie to me.
I mean, yeah.
Lie to me.
Yeah, but size doesn't necessarily keep them.
It doesn't mean shit, but
Size doesn't necessarily.
But were you not talking about?
I've 187% been with chicks that were like
You were talking about bringing them in the door.
with dicks that are bigger than mine, but
you were talking
mine
about
is
bringing them in the door. You were talking about bringing them in the
The
door.
attributes bring them in.
Yes.
If they're to be
But this is a
believed,
quick
if they're
fix.
to be believed,
The attributes
bring them in.
Yeah, but yours is not realistic.
If they're to be
Mine can
believed.
realistic. You're just saying stuff.
Well, you're just talking about a fucking banana hammock then.
That's not the same thing.
That's all the fuck you're talking about.
That's not.
Oh, is that supposed to be champagne? Because King Bat sure as fuck looks like he's holding a fucking 40 right there.
Y'all saw this video the other day, right? Somebody was making a video. It was an amateur.
That shit sure as fuck looks like some fucking Colt 45.
Most of the girls on the right are bad as fuck in the front. Jesus.
One in green looks hella young though.
She don't look hella young to me. She looks like she's probably like 22.
What would your age range
older
be
than me.
when we're Spotify
I had that money?
millionaires?
Had a Spotify.
18 and up?
No, fuck no. My age range ain't even 18 up right now. Right now it's probably like 21, 22. And I think that's like pushing it. You know, it's like right on that cusp for me. This is dope shit too, by the way. But my shit would be probably 24, 25, because I feel like that's when somebody matures and they kind of turn into themselves a little bit more.
So then you'd be looking more for like a relationship.
If I was rich like that, I mean, you talking about just? You're not putting any.
Are you looking for a relationship, or are you looking to live the entourage life?
I say Doja. This is fucking Cardi. I was talking right then I was talking more relationship type shit, but you just talking smashing. Oh yeah, nah. And if you're 18, you're legal, right?
Yeah.
But still, probably 20 something, 21, 22, probably around where it is now, for me. Because I just can't. It's a mental state thing for me. Oh, this is up. When it's up. Yeah, because I can't. I don't know. I can't see myself. I can't deal with the dumb shit. If you're dumb, it's hard for me. And kids are dumb.
Yeah.
And if you're 18, you're a kid.
Yeah.
You're grown, but you're a kid. And that's a lot to take. You know what I'm saying? And act like you know stuff. Like my sister, for instance, is about to be 21 in September, and
she's
she
dumb.
asks me so many questions.
She's dumb.
Listen,
I mean, she
bro,
is a sight.
Stop. I'm gonna slap the shit out of you. You see my hand is up too? What? Listen, my hat pop. You see
my
head flips.
I mean, she is related to you,
I
so
will fuck you
there's a fair chance.
My sister's smart as shit.
There's a fair
Make me
chance.
fuck you up, Brent.
There's a fair
Sound like my damn sister.
there's a better than even
Fuck
chance.
you up, bitch. Listen, I'm talking about my damn sister. I'll fuck you up. But nah, I just feel like kids, man. They have so much shit that they don't know, and I'm not one of the people that likes to take advantage of not knowing.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to feel dirty when I'm doing anything. You know my point? Like, if somebody is experienced, because you can have an 18-year-old that's experienced like a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You can have an 18-year-old that's like, because I've talked to people that are young, not 18, but I've definitely talked to women that are like 20-ish, and I'm like, damn, you're 20 talking like this? Like, shit. I've talked to a 24-year-old that sounded like she was my age. Like, the fuck? Oh, you out here. Like, you get it. Like, you're
I mean,
philosophy
mentally
and
you're
shit.
12, but yeah.
Listen, I'm 12 on a podcast because it's entertaining. This is not how I act on a regular basis. Except for when I'm getting hyped for the podcast. Like in between these pods we shot today, yeah, I was a little hyperactive. But that was on purpose. I had to get myself up for the second one. I wanted to be ready. Because I was distracted by the playoff game the first time.
Yeah.
So I didn't even turn it on. I just put on the video. This was much better.
Yeah.
That was way more calm. Because basketball is my shit. But yeah, nah, I don't know. I really feel like for me, if we're talking dating, I think it would have to be at least at this age, I'm 31. I think it would have to be 24, 25 for me. If I'm rich, especially because I feel like younger girls with that kind of money at their disposal, it would be tough to date them at that point because I feel like they would just fuck around and I would end up getting fucked over and pissed off, and that's too much for me. I can't deal with all that. This kind of shit make you want to choke somebody. Like, I put you on one and you like this. So yeah, I don't know how that would work out for me.
I think just by virtue of me enjoying alcohol and weed,
Yeah.
that would probably bring the age up to 21. Just by that. I mean, and that's what it typically is now because usually my first date is...
Have you seen this?
No, obviously.
What do you mean?
I've obviously never seen this.
What do you mean,
I don't
obviously?
watch music videos.
It's a new video.
This ain't the 90s anymore.
This is Build a Bitch. This is Build a Bitch by
Okay.
Bella Porsche. She's
Okay.
an Instagram person that got real famous, and she has talent.
Oh.
She was an Instagram person that was like famous, and everybody's like, "You don't even do anything, you stupid bitch. You're so terrible." They used to tear her apart in the comments because she would make little cute faces, and she's Asian, so she would do little shit like, and they'd be like, "Oh, you're just playing on your Asian heritage." They were so rude in her fucking comments.
I mean, that's all you have to do to get famous on Instagram is be a cute girl that makes faces.
But then she could sing. And I remember when she started singing, right? As an artist, I was listening to her. I'm like, oh, this chick can really sing. Like, she can actually go. And she came out with this shit. I'm like, oh, this is a smash. Like, you low-key got a smash. This has been out for, I think, 3 weeks. Hold on. Yeah, since May 14th. 179 million views at this point. I'm like, woo!
Fucking Christ.
That money there. And it's a hit. She's sexy. The song is a smash. And the video is dope. I was like, yeah, I fuck with it. And the lyrics was hard. So, I couldn't knock her. Because most of the girls on Instagram that are these influencers or whatever the fuck, they're lame as fuck, most of them. Mm-hmm. But she's a ex-military person on top of it, which made this even more dope when she's bashing shit, because you know she was actually in the military. Mm-hmm. I know that, and now you do, and everybody that's listening does. But yeah, I don't know. I thought it was dope. I was hyped for her because I read those comments and they really didn't fucking like her. Like it was fucking rude. But you know,
I might have to look in. I keep toying around with the idea of trying to rediscover new music, so I'm not the old guy shaking my fist at
you sound like the old guy shaking
at
your
clouds,
fist all the time.
just because
She's sexy.
just because the new shit I've heard is fucking terrible. Maybe I just need to find good new shit.
I tried to listen to the Baby and what was the Baby, Lil Baby and Lil Young Durk. Lil Baby and Lil Durk. They had put an album out, and I was like, oh, this should be hard, because I actually like both of these dudes. So when I started listening to it, I was like, oh, shit. Man, I'm old as fuck, because this is not it for me. Like, I was listening to them, and I was like, it's all of the auto-tune talking with this shit. Like, I was just like, yo, it's hard, but it's not hard, though. Like, to me, I can't fuck with it. It's just too much for me. So, I don't know.
It might not actually... Oh, and Mia Khalifa?
Yeah, that's one of her friends.
Still trying to make her famous?
Yeah, she was one of the Builder chicks.
Yeah. I thought we'd officially done away with her.
She was trying to take her porn off the internet, right?
Yeah, she was.
Didn't work.
No.
You're never gonna get that back.
No.
You can't do it. It's 2021. Like, people already saved it.
And also, she was
rich ass wife beater.
She was talking shit about celebrities sliding into her DMs.
Duh.
Like she posted the messages that they sent.
Oh, that's corny. I hate that.
Yeah, and it's like, and it wasn't even like it wasn't even like I'm gonna cheat on my wife stuff. It was like, hey, how you blah 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 blah. She just like it's like, what the fuck are you doing? Suit and tie.
I was wondering why Jay-Z was in this, but I saw him watching like a Jordan game in 2013. That was confusing. It was like he was watching old basketball. Like, why are you watching that?
You got any fuck yous?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna give a fuck you. I had one. Damn, who was it? Somebody I didn't like. Who pissed me off recently? I'm in a good mood, but because I just got paid, I feel great. Yeah. I hate people in general. A fuck you to people who give information, but they give it half-assed, half-heartedly, and you're like tight with them, but they kind of play with information that they give. It's like, you're talking to somebody and y'all supposed to be being real, and you're having a real back and forth, and they're holding shit the whole time they're talking, but they're sounding real-ish because they're giving little tidbits of stuff that's truthful, but then also bullshit. Fuck you to those people that do that, because I'm one of those real people that, like, when I'm talking and I'm saying real shit, like, it's real shit. You can bet with me. If I'm talking to you off podcast, mind you, I don't just say everything on the fucking pod.
Explain that a little bit more.
I don't want to. I'm not going to. I'm gonna give it right there at that exact line, so they can paint it however they want on the internet.
Very personal one, then.
Whoever hears this and you think it's talking to you, I probably am.
Very personal one.
So anybody that gives you that gist of, I'm talking to you real, I'm spitting real shit to you, but they're also holding shit the entire time. So you're giving advice based off of what they're giving you, and then you come to find out that, like, there's a lot of other shit behind everything, and you're not really getting the true story, and you didn't think you were, but you're trying to give them the benefit of the doubt. Fuck you to those people, because that's some cornball shit to me. I don't like it at all. I think it's terrible. I feel like if you're gonna be one way and you're gonna act to be that way, then be that way. Don't fucking half-ass it. Don't pretend to be something you're not. And yeah, I think that's a big thing for me. And just fuck you to the people that, like, I think that's enough. Just fuck you to those people. That's enough for me. You got any fuck yous, Brent? Motherfucker said elaborate. Nah, you elaborate. Fuck you. Fuck you, Brent. I'm not elaborating on shit.
So you're gonna be one of those people.
I'm gonna be you right now.
I actually don't have any fuck yous.
Nice, Brent. Hey, right there. You supposed to give me some pound for that. Don't leave me
I
hanging,
actually don't have any
motherfucker.
fuck yous.
Alright.
I just can't think of anything that I'm particularly angry about right now.
That's good. That's good. Good vibes. Don't look around. I got
have any fuck. I don't know that I have any good vibes.
I got a good vibes. My good vibes is to the fact that I got a fucking vacation coming up. God damn it, I can't wait. I'm so tired of shit. Man, I am burned out. I have never worked this long without any kind of vacation.
Mm-hmm.
Like, ever. In my life. I've also never been away from my family this fucking long. My mom is a whole year older. And some change. And I haven't seen her.
Wow.
And we're not estranged. And I talk to her all the time. This is fucked up. Like, what the fuck? COVID. Fuck you to COVID for that whole time span and making me wear a mask all the time. Today was one of the few days. I don't think I wore a mask all day. And I went outside. I don't think I wore a mask all day. I went to a client and I wore a mask. I did one time. My first client, I had to go in a grocery store.
Mm-hmm.
So I wore a mask. But other than that, I didn't have to wear a mask. It was weird as shit. It was like, oh shit, I'm just breathing out here. Look at me sucking in all the white man's air. This is crazy. It's some good shit. But yeah, good vibes to the fact I got a vacation coming. I'm about to book that shit the second we get off this podcast. That's what that check just did. So I'm about to do that. Shouts to my boss again. Good vibes to her because she definitely is looking out. She's showing love on this vacation. So definitely appreciate you. Appreciate that. And good vibes to the people that are getting back outside and just moving around and enjoying a life and, you know, trying to make the world back to somewhat normal. Because this shit sucked to be inside for all this time. And, like, it was cool if you needed some soul searching. You kind of had to figure yourself out and all that shit. I get it. But we only probably need about 3 or 4 months of that. It's been a year and some change. Shit's been a long time. So, good vibes to the world opening back up. Good vibes to my upcoming vacation where I'm going to show my ass and have a blast out on the beach. Yeah, and everybody in Virginia that will hear this, and the ones that didn't make it this far and didn't hear it, and they won't know I'm home, fuck you. But good vibes to everybody else that heard it.
All right. I want to send good vibes to future me, who's fucking with those $100,000 chicks right now.
There it is. Give me some.
You know what I'm saying? Enjoy,
Vibes.
good sir.
What about this haircut?
On him or her?
Him.
Yeah, it's fine.
You know, honest. Yo, you should do this shit. Think you can pull that off?
No,
You're from the West Coast.
no.
He's from Virginia. He's getting it off.
That's a skinny
It's
dude
a skinny
haircut.
head thing, ain't it? I know. I was thinking,
that's
when
not-
I was looking at, I was curious if you would hit that same point because I was looking at him. I was like, that only works because he has a skinny face.
That is
My
because-
big
or-
ass
or
head,
cause
boy.
he's, or because he's thin in
Can you
general.
imagine? Look at this shit. Brent, look over
It's
here.
because he's thin in general.
Look
you
over here,
can't,
Brent.
You can't do that and be
Look at this shit. Look how stupid this looks on my fat head.
You can't do that and be chubby.
No. He was chubby coming out of jail though. Remember he was all fat after that thing he did.
No, because I didn't. I'm not on the
music
tip that
scene?
you're on. No,
He was, oh my god. What do you think of Danny Lee? You think she's sexy?
is that her?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She
I think
bad
she's
as fuck.
cute.
I think she is adorable.
She's very
Is
cute.
adorable better than sexy?
It's a different category of attractive.
Is it better?
They're all equal.
Is it better?
No, they're all
To
equal.
you, which one is better?
There's no better.
There is better.
No, there
I
isn't.
hate when you do this.
I hate when you do this.
I hate when you do this.
hate when you
There is
do this.
better. You have one that you look at more. Is a titty
No.
hanging out and like over the bra sexier than a chick with little titties that's like tucked in and conservative?
All vibes are different. I like the different shit.
Where can they find you, Brent? I'm sick of talking to
They
you.
can find me at
Should get out of my house.
Surreal469.
Get the fuck out of my
SURREAL,
house.
the number's
I want you out
469
of
on
here.
everything. And by the time this episode airs, you should be able to find me on Instagram at
Dickhead.
Surreal200 and talk shit about me working out. Where can they find you, Trey?
Find me stabbing you in the forehead for your stupid takes. I'm sick of them. You can find me at 1989 TRE on everything except for YouTube because YouTube hates me. But Bigo does not. And Bigo's over here to the right. So shouts to Bigo and everybody that came in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all are dope. Thank you so much. And Brent still doesn't use his Bigo, so I don't know why he has one now. But Maybe we should do one while I'm away on live. Maybe we should just do a live one while I'm away in Virginia. I'm sure I'll have shit to talk about.
Maybe.
We'll talk about that. But where can they find us?
If you're watching us,
Damn,
you can find, and you want to listen to the audio, you can find all our audio links in the description. All our links to everything down in the description if you're watching us. We're on 13 different audio platforms at this point. Find your favorite one. And no, she's still cute. Find your yeah. You find your the wet hair look on her doesn't work.
Really?
No.
Oh, that shit works.
She looks like a chihuahua.
You crazy?
In that lighting with all that, she doesn't. It doesn't. That
with the midriff out.
That doesn't work on her.
You crazy?
The hair doesn't work on her.
Oh, you're crazy, bro.
If you're listening to us and you want to see my glorious face, all you have to do is go to tinyurl.com/getHereTube. tinyurl.com/getHereTube is the direct link to our YouTube, and you can see me specifically. Forget him. You can see me specifically.
It's a bad plug. You're trying to get people to listen and watch. You probably should use the moneymaker here, which is me.
Yeah, sure.
Why would you use you?
Sure.
That's silly.
Sure thing.
Remember
Sure,
that thing you were saying? It's like a 10.
Sure.
And
Sure.
What we rate you?
Sure. Your girl will rate me a 69.
I don't have a girl, bitch. 0.5. 10 and a 0.5. Anyway, like a dart on a red spot. I hit it!
That was the worst one yet.
How did we even get here? Cause I swear I don't recognize shit here.